Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Starting off with the 144,000, which will be the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven, which are prophets here on the earth. And you got some in the spiritual realm, and then you got the rest of the elect outside of the 144,000. Which I also want to say the 144,000 is the, I think if I already didn't say it, they're the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven. But outside of them, you do have the rest of the elect, the 1/3, which will be some men as well. Women and children that will be saved on this side, that will be believers. You have 2/3 of our people that will be destroyed as well. They're going to come back to the Lord as the elect. And the Israelites who you go today, so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemala, Panamanians. Those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be, contrary to popular belief that we are not Israelites. This is your brother Jeremiah coming back at y'all with another video from End Time Headlines. As y'all can see, it says, the hail in Texas was so big Tuesday that it required a new description. Now if you brothers or sisters that haven't seen what hail balls look like, this is what they look like. They're pretty much like ice, pretty much, but like in the shape of a ball, as y'all can see. But I've seen hail, in person, of course, and it's kind of scary a little bit, because when it be falling, it falls really fast. So the Lord, I'm pretty sure there's some people that probably got their ass knocked out with one of these hail balls, man. Sometimes they can be the size of golf balls, which golf balls are pretty. They ain't too big, but they're pretty decent size. If they hit your ass, and you right there, you can get hurt, It ain't like the size of a basketball or nothing, but they're decent size where they can do some damage, But yeah, man, Texas been getting hit with a lot of things lately. I've been seeing that, man. The Lord been doing things to Texas, man, And I want to get this scripture in Isaiah 29, right? Because hail usually falls when it's raining, when it's windy outside. It's a combination of different things. It's not a sunny day outside and it just starts hailing. It's a stormy day outside. This is Isaiah 29 and verse 6. It says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with the storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. You see that? So with that hailstorm that they had, they was definitely visited with a great noise, because it's a lot of noise going on whenever hail is falling on the ground. You hear it. You can hear it hitting cars, hitting houses. It's like rocks. That's how you can compare it to when you throw a rock on the ground. But just imagine you hearing millions of rocks hit the ground at the same time. Ding, 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 ding. That's all you hear. And if your car is outside, like I said, if they're coming down hard enough, sometimes they can come down light, sometimes they can come down hard. They can damage your car, They can damage it. And like I said, it kind of probably, like I said, depending on the size, it can probably sound like an earthquake, even though it's not. It might not feel like one, but it may sound like one a little bit. So this is one of the many ways Yahweh Shemel can judge you, or judge your area, should I say. That's probably destroys crops too, If there's a lot of it coming down, people got gardens or, stuff like that. It'll destroy crops probably, I'm assuming. I don't know if somebody would have died, from getting hit by one of these. But the Lord can do that, though, The Lord can do that, Who knows? Who knows how big these actually are, It says they required a new description, That's the Lord doing things, man. The Lord is doing things on the earth, man. There's going to be more strange judgments coming out, man. It ain't going to stop. It's going to continue to get worse and worse as time goes on. Judgment happens, for the wicked. That's why bad things happen. It's because it's judgment to the wicked, which we all deserve judgment. We all deserve death. Even us in this truth. We're not exempt, from judgment. We just pray that Yahweh Shemel passes over us when things do happen. We hope that the Lord spares us. Like when storms happen, the Lord, sends a spirit down, on whatever area, He causes a storm to happen, and he sends a spirit down. They do that work, man. This is Sirach. I'm gonna get Sirach 39 and verse 28. This is perfect. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, and in the time of their destruction they pour out their force." You see that? And appease the wrath of him that made them. You see that? So when things happen to people, man, on the earth, it don't matter where you at, and people don't know why. Hey, the Lord sent the spirit down. You can't see it, but the Lord sent the spirit down to cause that to happen to that man or that woman or that baby or that teenager, whoever it is, no matter what nation it was, an Israelite, Edomite, Hamite, the Lord caused that to happen to that person. This is verse 29. It has the word hell in it, right? These things were created for vengeance. It was created for judgment. It's not, they don't just have, they're not just to look at or just to use, right? It says, verse 29 says, fire and hail, right? This is a hailstorm that they had in Texas. And famine, right? And death, all these were created for vengeance. That's why. You ain't gonna never hear that in the Christian church. You ain't gonna never hear that in no Baptist church. What other denominations? Apostolic, Jehovah Witness, Jehovah Wickedness, should I say? Mormon. You ain't gonna never hear that. Certain weather patterns and certain so-called natural catastrophes that take place. The Lord created those things. Like I said, they're not just to look at, not just to marvel at. There's a reason why the Lord is causing that to happen. Somebody's getting judged. Maybe not everybody, but somebody's gonna get judged by that. That storm. Somehow, some way, the Lord is gonna do it. The Lord's gonna do it. Right? I'm gonna keep reading. This verse 30 says, "Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction." You see that? So the Lord got different things out here for different uses. The Lord has like I said, many different ways to judge you, man. When I was younger, there used to be this show called 1,000 Ways to Die. I was like younger in like middle school, and I really wasn't supposed to watch it, but I used to like sneak and watch it. When I was in the world, I wasn't in the truth in the middle school, but I used to sneak and watch it. It was interesting. I wasn't like just infatuated with death, no weird stuff like that. It was just interesting to me at that age. I'm like, wow, you could die like this or die like that. I remember somebody, this Edomite, he sat inside of a garbage can and on top of a mountain, and he pulled down his pants and he used the bathroom. He shit it, excuse my language, but that's what he did. He got stuck in a garbage can, and he was at the top of a mountain. Then all of a sudden he tried to like get out, and then he like, fell, and he was stuck in the garbage can, and he rolled all the way down the mountain and died because he was hitting like, he was hitting rocks and, stuff like that, on the way down, and he ended up dying, So the Lord got many different ways to judge you, man. All these things out here to look at it, that we see that the Lord has set up trees, grass, and like I said, they ain't just to look at. It ain't for fun all the time. They have their benefits, they have their uses. I don't know what other use hell necessarily has besides judgment, but maybe if you burn it or if you make it into a liquid, it maybe has some type of special, ingredient in it to work and heal, infirmities. I don't know. I'm not no expert or anything like that. I don't know. But I do know it's the way that the Lord can get people, man. In Texas, matter of fact, earlier, I seen on the news, Texas was getting hit with a tornado again. I don't know. Something's always going on down there, man, especially as of late, man. I don't want to give Esau all the credit. We know Esau has these machines, but it's still, the power of YASHAMIAHLA, man. We got to remember that, man, because this man is controlled by the Lord, They've been getting hit with a lot of different weather events lately, a whole lot. And I know the brothers is down there, GMS Dallas, GMS Houston. I think you got a GMS San Antonio. If I'm wrong, correct me. I think we do, but I don't remember. But I know the brothers down there, that live in Texas, they good. Wherever else, if I didn't mention the city or town, I know y'all good out there. They just had a storm out there like 2 weeks ago, another one. where the power went out. So, you know, who knows, man? We just have to be prepared, man, you know, for the times we coming in, man. You know? Because we got to be prepared for the unexpected, you know? I was thinking about the scripture, but I think it's in Proverbs, but I'm going to go ahead and get this because, you know, we just got to be prepared. We got to pay attention. All right, that's why we can't be too caught up, you know, in worldly matters, worldly concerns. You know, you go to work, you may have a family, have kids, you know, you do what you do with them, you know what I'm saying? But you got to put this truth first, and you got to remember where we at. We in Babylon. We in the end of days. YAHSHAWAR is coming back. You know, this is our last captivity, you know? We have to remember these things daily. This is Luke 21 and verse 34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged, meaning your mind be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, so that day come upon you unawares. Right. You see that? So, for as a snare shall it come on all them that will upon the face of the whole earth. You see that? So, and on the carnal matter, you know, we don't believe in necessarily stocking up on things when, you know, but, you know, it's not a sin to do so. If if you have the means, you have the funds to do so, you know, it's not a sin. You can do that, but don't make that your trust, you know. Don't make that your, you know, dependency, you know, the times of hardship. Our dependency is YAHSHAMIAHLA, man, when it comes to when the judgments happen. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody's experienced their power going out, or, you know, everybody's been through a little storm before, you know. But in those situations, you know, you give it to the Lord. That's all you can do, you know. And I believe they may have a, you know, this is kind of off topic, but they may have a EMP attack or something happen. Who knows? But this is talking about, you know, it's talking about the hailstorm that happened in Texas. But, you know, we just in those times, man, to where, you know, anything is feasible. Anything is liable to happen. I want to get that scripture in Job 37. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know if I stopped it. I don't think I did. But I want to get this. Job 37. And, let's see. Job 37 and verse 3, it says, he directeth it under the whole heaven, and his lightning into the ends of the earth. So the Lord controls the lightning. You know, when you see it, that quick flash, you know, when this cloud is before it's about to rain, and you hear thunder, the Lord controls that. It says, after it a voice roareth, that he thundereth with the voice of his excellency, and he will not stay then when his voice is heard. Yahweh thundereth marvelously with his voice. Great things doeth he which we cannot comprehend. Right? People get scared of those things, man. You know, it is a little scary, man, especially when it be loud sometimes when it happens. It says, for he said to the snow, be thou on the earth, likewise to the small rain, to the great rain of his strength. You see that? And this is a storm that was great, man. When the hail starts falling, like I said, it's usually not during a light rain. It's usually raining real hard. You know what I'm saying? It's really windy outside. It's a mix of different things. You know? The Lord's in control of that, man. You see that? The Lord's in control of that. You know? Man don't have no control over that. You know, this Edomite devil, he might want to control things or try to, but the Lord's ultimately in control, regardless of what this man does. You know, on the right hand and on the left hand side, man. You know, so I just wanted this to be a quick video. You know, there's gonna be, like I said, many more storms and, you know, so-called natural phenomenon events. That's what Esau calls when that take place, man. We in those times. I mean, expect these things to happen. You know, we just had a little tornado thing happen out here like a week ago when people's power was out. You know, us brothers down here, we was good though. You know, my power didn't go out, the brothers' power didn't go out. You know, we were straight. You know, the water Yahabashimel shine for that. You know, but you know, we expect, you know, more judgments to take place and more things to happen as the days goes on in different states, you know? So, like I said, I want this video to be quick. You know, I didn't want it to be too long. And hope this video was edifying to the elect. I'm going to close out, you know? Keep going, man. You know, we in the end, man. You know, you brothers, you know, hey, make videos every day. You know, I'm talking to myself first and foremost. You know, my routine is pretty much every other day. That's what I do, you know. Fast if you can, you know. Pray multiple times a day. Pray more than what you do, you know. Fellowship with brothers, man, you know, because in those times of trouble, man, we ain't gonna be able to do those things as not nearly as much. It's gonna be a wraps, you know. So you know, yeah, you know, I just want this video to be quick, really quick. You know, so I'll close out. I will give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wakar Kwadash. Double honor to the elders of the Great Millstone. Until next time, I want to say Shalom.